Until recently, the haunted Magnolia Hotel in Seguin, Texas was abandoned. New ownership reports unusual experiences and paranormal activity. These are their ghost stories. I'm Alejandro. I search the world for paranormal activity. I am the Dead Explorer.
Well, the first time that I was actually in the hotel, Erin and I were talking in here, and I was sitting right here where there's little hatches. But when Erin first walked in, she noticed it was sitting up, and she had asked Jimmy, did you open that? And he said no. So she closed it back, and we took a look inside, and it's just like a little cubby hole. And so they were sitting in chairs. There was no other chair for them to sit in, so I came and sat down, crossed my legs, and I'm sitting here, and all of a sudden I lifted up, and I was like, I can't even hardly make myself do it because it lifted me up. And I was like, and Erin saw me lift up, and I said, this thing just kind of lifted me up. She goes, I saw you. And I was like, okay. So I crossed my legs and sat there again, and it did it again. And I was like, okay. So we opened it. We kind of moved the stuff around, thinking maybe they're trying to get our attention to it. But it was just papers and stuff. So we don't know if maybe a child hid in there or something, and he's like playing and wanted me to get up off of his door. I don't know. But that was the first real experience I had inside the building. This is a room that there was a murderer that lived here. His name was William Faust. He had gone to his actual home to murder his wife because he wanted to kill her so he could marry her sister. When he went into the house, he figured it was his wife in the bed, and he started hacking her with the axe, and it was not his wife. It was a 10-year-old little girl named Emma. And then his wife sat up, and when he realized that there's his wife, he went to hurt her or kill her, and he just blinded her. And she didn't see actually who hurt her, but the slaves had actually seen him, so they turned him in. Well, he was arrested, but he was hiding, but we don't know where he was hiding, but we think he was hiding in his closet, which is right back here, because nobody ever sees that closet there when you come in here. And they got him, they took him to jail. The first story that we had heard was that he was hung in downtown Seguin, but he wasn't hung. He was actually shot while he was in jail. And so that's how darn it, he didn't get to get hung. He was shot. Well, in this room was actually one of the kids that lived here, and we have a ghost here, or spirit here, named Emma. And we have had investigations, and we've come in here, and we actually brought a ball, and we put it on the floor, and we've actually put a square around it, and we've actually caught it moving. And you can move and stomp, and it doesn't move, and nothing. And so it's really cool. So this was actually Rip Crew's ball. But we decided that we offered it to Emma and told her that we would leave her to the ball. The people that lived in this area in the 1980s were, I guess you could say, ladies of the evening. And they had a child in the room. And one of the gentlemen that they had here didn't pay afterwards. So she stabbed him in the forearm. And he didn't die fast enough, so she threw him off the balcony. We've had, standing right here, you can hear a growl, and it's not like it's coming from somewhere, it's like it's right in front of you or right next to your ear, and it's a really deep growl. And we've had things move. We've actually had a camera in this bathroom, and we've caught people in here. We will be downstairs in the command center, and we'll actually see people standing in here, and it's like, and I'll come running up here because I take care of this place and I don't want anybody in here, and there's nobody in here. And there's only one way in and one way out, and that's the staircase I come in on.
In 2012, the Magnolia Hotel was designated one of Texas' most endangered historical landmarks, thanks to the efforts of new owner Erin Wallace and her sister Shelley Wade. The Magnolia Hotel is being restored and reopened to the public. In addition, Shelley hosts a paranormal radio show live from the hotel. If you wish to support the Magnolia Hotel, you can purchase Erin's book, Haunted New Braunfels, on Amazon. Amazon and Facebook links are in the description below. Next time on Dead Explorer, a haunted 1800s post office and church. Please favorite and like this video and subscribe for more Dead Explorer.